talk about tools. What garden tools are fun? What garden tools will you actually use? And which ones are super helpful? What do you have?
I have a planting hoe.
Right, so let's show everybody the end of it. What shape is it?
It looks like a plant that's a triangle or something.
Yeah, it looks like a little bit.
Triangle.
Right, it looks like a triangle. And why is this really sharp edge on it here? Why is the point there?
Because it's to get the dirt out like this one to put the peas in each one like this.
Right.
1, 2, and 3.
Right. So this is a planting hoe, and you take that little tip, and you can, right there, look at that. It's taking the dirt out, and it's making a nice little trench to plant seeds. Super helpful, super useful.
Yeah.
All right, what do we have next?
We have a dandelion thing
Yeah.
that has little pointy things with the roots are fall down.
Right. So dandelions, where do they grow?
They are some type of weed too.
They are. They grow everywhere, right?
Either on the grass
Yeah, look.
or in the plant.
Here's one right here. So the problem with dandelions is their roots go really, really, really deep in the ground. Hold on. So what we're going to do, I'm going to take this. Ready? Help me push down. Get it right near the root. There's a rock there. And you push it in. There it goes. So this
is the tip of the dandelion.
So what does that one look like? What does it have in the center? Right here.
it
What
has-
letter does that look like?
What?
What letter does that look like?
A V.
It does.
Wait, it is a V.
It is. So what's going to happen is these two little sharp points are going to dig down in the soil, and that V, it's going to take the root in the middle.
See?
There you go. See? Boy, if you like doing this, you'll be my bestest friend. All right, so what do we have here?
So we have the rock click.
Yep.
You could use it for pulling out rocks, leaves, or other kind of stuff.
Yep,
That's
or-
blocking your way.
Yep, or if your soil is really hard, we're going to take this and chop it in there and use those little teeth.
Like this. Can I try that?
We're going to use those little teeth to loosen the
this.
soil. No. No. That is definitely not what you do. That's very dangerous.
Especially with a pug that close to you.
You definitely don't do
Like
that.
using a different.
Yes, it is not an axe, but listen, let's talk about what it looks like. What do you think?
Oh, these look like capital U's.
They do. But you know what? They also look like teeth, right? Looks like a
Yeah.
giant comb. So what we're going to do is comb the soil, and we're going to loosen it up. We can actually smooth out big piles of stuff. You go back and forth like that.
I feel like a tractor's pulling myself.
That's kind of what tractors use. They have one of those rakes on the back, and it smooths out the ground. See? And then you can flip it over if you want and pull it this way. There you go. So lots of uses for this rock rake. It's actually called a bow rake. Okay, so what is that? It is an edger. Does it take your chin off?
No.
What does it do? Look at the end of that.
It looks like a little slit with stuff going around. It looks like a sunset, but it has two little eyeballs on it.
Yeah, and you know what else? It's got these two little lips on the top. What do you think those are for? What are these little lips for?
To do this.
That's right. You got it. So this one takes a little bit more work, right?
Yeah.
You got to line it up, you got to jump on it, you got to have enough weight to kind of get it in the ground, especially if you have hard soil like ours. You use an edger to make a nice smooth line, and you can take up all the weeds, you can take up grass, and you don't really throw the dirt on the lawn, but that's why we have rakes, right? Perfect. Look at that. It doubles as a shovel.
Really flat.
Yep. When you edge, you just take a nice line around the garden. You don't want to take too much. You just want to clean it up. Want me to try? And then lean it back. And then notice what happens.
Look, it took up the whole dirt. okay if you get a little grass?
That's what you're gonna do all the way around these rocks. It's gonna look beautiful.
So that's what the edge does.
Very useful. What
and
else?
then we have the last one. It's a shovel, or you can call it a wrap shovel.
Oh, well, yeah, you like to use it with rocks, right?
Yeah.
That's
So-
kind of your size, isn't it?
I don't use it with rocks too much times.
Yeah. And what do we do? Why do we need shovels? I mean, that's kind
To
of.
dig out some dirt or
Yeah.
something.
And why would we use this small shovel? Aren't shovels usually bigger than that? So what do you think we can use this small head shovel for?
Dig it.
Digging. And if you want a smaller hole or you don't have so big of an area to dig in, the smaller shovels are great to use. All right, so let's go show them how it's done. All right, there's your shovel. You're a pro at this. Pick a spot, show us how to dig a hole quick. Beauty. It's a good little garden shovel. It's the perfect size for those raised beds. What do you think?
Easy.
Easy. All right, so these were our 5 favorite garden tools. Easy enough and light enough for kids to use. Blake is only how old?
6.
6, and he can pretty much use all of these with little help. So until next time.
Good gardening.